Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm the manager of C-Trade company, and based on the resume that you submitted to our company, today we would like to ask you a few questions. So first of all, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
So my name is Jun Bum Lee, and I am 23 years old. I came from South Korea, and then now I'm currently studying in Hanze Hogeschool in the Netherlands. And I am studying international business and management. I'm doing the second year now.
Okay. Um, what are your strengths, basically?
I have a few strengths, but I'll talk about two main strengths. First of all, it's a communication skills. I have a good communication skills. So whenever the troubles happens or the conflict occurs, I go there and then I talk to them and then I resolve the problems. So that's my communication skills. And then I also have good interpersonal skills, and I'm really open minded, so I don't mind um, talking to people even though they're from different countries and different cultures, different races, and those are not problem for me. So those are the two strengths that I have.
Okay. Well, can you tell me about your weaknesses?
My weakness is that I'm not really a handy person, and that I'm not really good at um, using technologies. So, for example, to be honest, I'm really bad at using computers and Excel files. So that would be the weakness.
Okay, so have you ever basically led a team, or can you describe a situation in which you've led a team?
So when I was in high school, I had been in the football team for 3 years, and then there was a time when we went to the soccer tournament, a final, and we made it to final. So for the first half, we were losing by 2-0. So during the break, I as a captain had to motivate my team members, and they were really depressed. So as a leader, I was I motivated them over and over, and then try to recall the memories and the time that we spent together as a practice. And then as a result, after the second half was finished, we won by 4-2, and then we won the trophy.
Okay, and now can you tell me a bit about your proudest achievement?
My proudest achievement would be when I achieved a certificate called TESOL. It is basically the certificate that allows you to teach English to foreign people. After I finished my military service, I spent two whole months to study for the test, and then I had to take the online classes for over more than 200 hours. So I really focused on the online course and the preparations for the exams, and then finally I passed, and then I got the certificate. So that's the proudest achievement that I have.
Okay, um, who was your favorite manager and why?
2 years ago, I used to work in an English academy in South Korea, and my job was to teach English to the young students. At that time, I had a manager, and then um, I don't know. I liked him because he really motivated his employees. Like sometimes verbally, just saying "Have a good day, have a nice day, you're doing really well," and um, sometimes by just talking, like listening to our concerns, problems, and then try to um, figure out the best ways to solve the problems. So I really liked him, and then the way he motivated his employees. So he's the best manager that I have so far.
Okay, uh, tell me about a time when you had to influence or motivate people. Can you think about any situation when that happened?
So when I had to motivate people, what was the question
Yeah,
again?
when you had to influence or motivate people in order to achieve something.
Um, so basically, I was in the army because the military service is mandatory in South Korea, so I had to be there for 2 years. But I applied for the United States Army, and then I was accepted, so I had to spend there for 2 years, and then we had a UFG practice. It's a Korean American combined um, military training. Then at that time you only get to sleep 3 hours a day because you have to secure the place where the generals are at. So at the time people are really tired and really depressed. Then at that time I really tried to like motivate and give energy to my soldiers. So we always had a we try to have fun. Basically, we try to have fun and then try to talk over and over and then try to keep them awake until the end of the exercise. And then it actually worked because people consistently left, and then that actually woke them up.
Yeah.
So that was the time that I could think of now that I influenced other people.
Okay. So yeah, the next question might be a bit cliche, but why do you want this job?
I want this job first because to have an experience of working in a global company, and then second is to learn things from the coworkers and employers and within the job itself. So I am now studying international business and management, and then but I am only studying the theoretical things and what I want now is to work and learn by working in on the field, not by studying from the book. So I really want to have that experience at work, um, and then also for my future. Now I'm looking for an internship, but in the future I will look for a regular job, and then it will be a good experience for that time. Of course, I want this job to earn some money, but that's not a really big thing.
Okay. Uh, what do you know about the company actually?
I know that the Sea Trade company is the largest um, largest shipping company in the world, and then has more than has 130 vessels that goes all over the world, and that sounded really fascinating to me. Then also it is really international company, and then it has franchise in China, United States, in the United Kingdom, and everywhere. So that was really fascinating to me because I really wanted to work in an international company where you could always uh, bump into people from different cultures.
Okay.
Mm.
What is your ideal company? What type of company would you like to work for and you would consider as ideal?
As I just said, my ideal company is where I could work with international co-workers. I don't really mind working with Korean people, but at the same time, I prefer working with people whom I can learn from different cultures and different um, like work styles. So that will be my ideal job. And another aspect of ideal job will be the workplace where people are satisfied and always motivated. It could be because of the manager. It could be because of the atmosphere that the office has. But like yeah,
Okay.
where people can be happy with their job. It's my
Right.
ideal job.
Yeah. And what attracted you to this company?
What attracted me the most was that um, you can go around the world every time you have to send products to the other countries. So that was really fascinating to me. And then as soon as I saw it, I made my mind that I will have to apply for this company.
All right. And when were you most satisfied with your job?
I was really satisfied whenever there was a trouble, and then I was engaged, and then the trouble was just gone, because every time there was a trouble between the co-workers or between an employee and an employer, I try to jump into the situation and then try to um, suggest the best solution. So there was a time when I was working in an English academy, like two teachers were arguing over really little things, and then I jumped in there. Then I tried to listen to both sides and then suggest a solution, and then um, yeah, and then I gave a solution, and then it really worked, and then they were really happy. And then they thanked me about the help.
Okay, so you consider yourself as someone who can solve conflicts, right?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, good. And yeah, basically, what is your greatest failure and what did you learn from it?
When I was in high school, when I was a senior, there was a period that I had to apply for the universities, and at the beginning, I planned to study in Korea in the university, so I applied for the universities in Korea, and there was one university out of 5 universities that I applied. One university was really good university in South Korea, and then um, I applied for that university with a resume, but I didn't make it, so I didn't get to have an opportunity to have an interview even. So that was really depressing thing to me at the time. So yeah,
Okay.
that was the greatest failure, and then
Yeah, can you tell me what did
yeah.
you learn from it?
Yeah, I learned throughout the failure, I learned that how poor my resume was, because I had to look at my resume again and then see what was problem. But I saw that I only wrote it once and then I didn't revise, and I did not like review the resume. And then second time I saw it, there were lots of mistakes and lots of things that could not have been, like, didn't have to say about. So
Okay.
how to write a good resume, appropriate resume was the thing that I learned,
Okay.
and then being careful, and then yeah, those kind of things.
All right. So, well, how do you want to improve yourself next year or basically in the future?
Well, I would like to improve myself um, by in terms of anything, right?
Yeah,
Or
true. Yeah, in general, what would
yeah,
be
probably
important for you?
in the beginning I said my weakness was I'm having trouble with the technology and using machines, devices. So in order to improve my weakness, probably it's simply I will have to learn it. I will have to learn from the experts who are really good at using computers and other devices, so I can improve and then I can apply those skills at workplace. So that will be one thing, and then I will, um, of course, I will try to develop my strength as well, simply by studying other language, and talking to even more people in lifetime.
Okay. Thanks for your time, and yeah, if you have any last words, you can say it.
Mm, I really want to have a job here because I not only because I really like the company for its international ideas, and then how the things go in this company, but at the same time I really want to, not as an internship, but as in the future I really want to work in this company as a regular job. Um, so for this time, I would like to learn things and again have a really good experience. Then I hope I can enhance my business management related knowledge while working as an internship in C-Trade company. So I really um, hope you, really hope this interview helped you to know more about me.
Okay. Yeah, of course. And yeah, that was all for today. Thanks for your time, Mr. Lee, and we'll keep you informed.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.